It is 8:30, and to be honest, it was a long night between cramps and my leg paining me from all that jumping. And for some reason, I kept waking up. I woke up by 1. I was up till 3, but I wasn't able to do anything useful, just awake. Then I woke up again at 5:30, then tried to go back to bed at around 7 o'clock. And I was finally able to sleep till this time. I feel like a log of wood, and then sadly, vlog day 14's video was ready yesterday evening, but the file is so big and I've had network issues. As of this morning, I haven't uploaded day 14, so that's quite stressful. So I guess today I will be uploading yesterday's vlog and today's vlog. And I think it doesn't matter, right? Because the point is that it was recorded on the day off, just that it's uploaded on the next day. So it's still a vlog a day, because as you can see, this is morning, I'm in bed, and it's a new day, right, 7?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Alright.
I ain't got time, gotta move on, forgetting I ain't got the chance. Everything I can get enough, all what it is, but I picked you, baby. I could be a tears, but I'm here to please you, it's your way. I wanna please you, let me please you, oh yeah. You can't run, but you won't get far. You're my baby, always.
I'm just sitting down here, still no appetite, still haven't been able to eat today. I was just minding my business. On top of that, I've been having some weird diarrhea, and then the people that have been moving some of my landlady stuff, one of them just called me and was like, oh, are the solar panels on the roof yours? I'm like, yeah. And I say, oh, they are bringing it down. Hey, if you see the way I ran from my house. Apparently they kind of assumed it was my landlady's own, and they've gone to cut the wire of my solar panel. And now, instead of them to be proactive and find a solution, they think that maybe I should go and find somebody that can fix it. I'm saying this calmly like this because I'm just giving them, I made it clear that, basically you must be mad, right? But I'm giving them 30 minutes. Let me see if they're actually going to move. And I don't know, maybe I'm still having a bad taste in my mouth from thinking that men don't think through things properly. But somehow the fact that they are all men and they think they can spoil my thing without asking questions, and they think it's my job to find a solution, is kind of triggering me. It's kind of making me feel like, if there are enlightened men out there, men that know how to think, why does it seem like these kinds of people keep gravitating towards me? It's... God, please. In fact, I reject it. Nothing is gravitating towards me. But anyway, that's what's going on right now. And I've been working. I'll probably put up one of the promotional videos for the Screen and Story Institute. You can see the way I'm talking. I really don't have energy. I was finally able to eat 1 apple. I had some groundnuts. I'll have some pineapple just to have nutrients in my body so that I'm not too weak. Pearl just left. She's going home for the weekend. So and 7 is out playing, so I'm just here. But I'll be back with updates on this solar panel situation.
This is Saninye. She is a writer.
I culturally rooted stories designed for both local and global audiences. Everybody, Saninye.
My name is Saninye Alasia, and on this project I am the show creator and showrunner
and producer.
Yeah.
And a creative executive.
Like you said, they never even make it to carpets or anything.
And she is passionate about screenwriting in Nigeria.
Being able to earn from IP.
After working on numerous projects, she realized the only way to make a difference is to teach what she knows.
I know I shouldn't have, right? But it was please, whatever is happening is not that serious, because I was just here passing through a lot. I'm let me just get some refreshments. Obviously, I ate an apple first, right? Because I haven't been able to eat all day. But as you can hear from my voice, I'm a lot chirpier. 7's birthday was on the 7th of May. I'm sure you've noticed this in most of my videos. So why it's still up till now, I don't know. This picture in the middle was one of her pictures from her photo shoot. And Mommy Lawal, if you remember her, the woman that owns the salon outside, she made this frame for 7 for her birthday. Yeah, so I'm about to take off the happy birthday because why didn't I get a scissors? Like, what am I trying to achieve? Wait, okay, let me go and get a blade. I'm coming, and I will just cut it instead of stressing myself. Well, the summary is it's time for this happy birthday to go off. Wait, let me show you guys this while I'm here before I go and get this blade. You see, some other people, you know how people always talk about ADHD these days. Some people now will say, oh, just because I had a change, a new thought in my train of thought, so therefore I have ADHD. Ta! Maybe you should sit down there. Yeah, so you see this lady. This lady has now featured in 2 movies. She's in CEO the movie. I will put a link to CEO in case you haven't seen it. But I got her from, she used to be my dad's. She's made of wood, and basically she has been in my family for a long time. She's older than me, and now she's in my house. And that photo there is from me when I was in NYSC. And I keep talking about my dad. Perhaps I should show you my parents since I'm here already. That's my mom, and that's me and my mom, and that's my dad. Yeah, so let's go and get our blade. I was too lazy to look for any scissors, so I just got the blade. And Nepa has taken lights. Can you see the sparkles in my paint? The little things that make life great, I wouldn't change a thing about it. This is the best feeling. This innocence is brilliant. I think this song is an Avril Lavigne song. But yeah, the happy birthday is finally gone. I'm about to go back to work reading scripts because season 12 must finish today. This may be TMI, but yay, my period is finally here. I swear, like, after this hellish week I've been through, see, once I become, in fact, one of the signs that you will use to know that I become a rich woman is when you see that I'm doing a period party. Like, because the amount of mental and emotional trauma PMS puts you through at over 30, once I become a rich woman, I will celebrate myself. You know, not because I'm not pregnant though. I will celebrate myself every month for surviving PMS week when I become a rich woman. So bam, that's one update. So my period has finally come, and I know that I've drank bullets, but I know that the period coming, I literally feel like a dark cloud has lifted off of my shoulders, and the world is like, ah. One. Second update, these guys that cut my solar panel, I went to check on them. They said that the person that they've gotten to fix it is on the way. So I am waiting. I'm waiting for them because hey, Jesus, they better not try with me. So that's the second one. But what actually made me feel the need to basically do a video like this is that video about Yahoo. So I want to talk about alchemy and consciousness. So bad things happen, right? And there's a tendency, especially for, like, if you're Christians believe in Satan and the devil. But I found that, like, traditional religions and, like, ancient religions kind of saw these devil characters, like how Yoruba have Eshu and Igbo have Ekwensu. It was more like a trickster. Jesus Christ. It was more like a trickster, right? And the purpose of, and even when you read the Bible, if you read the book of Job, the devil literally was with God and he was asking, can I test Job? And God said, go ahead and test Job. So what I'm trying to say is that the idea that the devil is an enemy of God came from Christianity, not Christianity, even pastors trying to monetize off people's fear. The truth is that darkness is part of nature, is part of life, And that energy, that Joker, Ishu, Ekwensu energy, is also part of what God created. And the purpose of it for human beings is that it's supposed to test you. It's supposed to basically test your convictions. And what you're supposed to do after it tests your convictions is that when it throws you a curveball in life, you're supposed to alchemize it. How pictures back in the day, you take it and then you have a negative and then you put it in a chemical, then it creates a clear picture. Your brain, your consciousness is that chemical. So this devil, Ekwensu, Eshu character is the part of the Pantheon, is the part of God that is, so technically it's taking care of you, is created to test you, to throw you raw files, to quicken your consciousness so that you can convert those raw files into clear pictures that have meaning for you, so that you can learn the lessons you're supposed to learn and grow in the way you're supposed to grow so that you can be useful, right? I suddenly felt like this video wasn't recording, so I'm going to stop and check and then start over. What has happened since the last recording? I recorded a lot more, and I even cried in the midst of the recording and it didn't record. And so now I'm wearing glasses. But the point of the story that I was saying before is that, so I was about to give you a real life experience of what happened with the Yahoo and how this testing spirit works in real life, right? So after I sold that first script, I now had the thought that this experience wasn't random. I had felt bad about all the people that I scammed. I felt like I needed to somehow rewrite that story, and truly that's what I did. The movie that I wrote and produced for Rock, named Sophia, was the story of a Yahoo girl. In the story, she had a clique of guys and she ended up dating one of the guys. And in the story, they tried to scam her. The boy was cheating. She basically did a fast one on all of them, escaped with the money. And on the way, she had an accident, but we don't know if she died or not. So again, because I felt like there needed to be some consequence for it. And the name of the movie being Sophia. Sophia means wisdom. So at the time, it kind of felt like wisdom had visited me and was changing my life. And so when I wrote Sophia, it was just like me expressing this thing that I had experienced, and me expressing my guilt, my sadness, my wishes, my, just everything. And I submitted the script, it got approved for funding. And this movie, I ended up making it with the producer of The Conductor. He was the director. This movie had Efe really. It had Timini, Egboson. Timini, that was his first lead male role before we have the Timini we have today. It had Scarlett Gomez, Wura. It had Ufot. It had Jay Ramal.
Do I pay you to make phone calls?
No, deduct all you want. It's a joke on it for all I care. It's your stupid company.
You want to quit your day job and become a full-time girl?
Why should I do a job that will now end up being depressed? Babe, I want to learn how to hack.
What if you get caught?
What's the difference in you getting caught? I made more money in one day. I'll teach you everything.
Governments are afraid of hackers. All the law enforcement agencies on the planet will be looking for you. I'm not talking about just Nigeria.
I don't care what you guys do. Find me the suspect.
Find me promising clients, send them to me.
And we shot this movie for 7 days. This was even before I ever knew I was gonna have a child named Seven. And we ended shoot, the last day of shoot was literally the 7th of July, right? And when this movie came out, people really, it was everywhere. People were so mind blown. We've never seen, I'm like, what do you mean you've never seen anything like this before? There are Yahoo boys all around you. What do you guys mean? But then I realized that the reason why it resonated with them, it wasn't because of the story. I feel like if it was a purely fictional story, it would not have had the same effect. I feel like the reason why it resonated so deeply with them was because of how real it was for me. And again, it just proves the depth of how connected we are as people, because it's like what basically happened was that I was able to transfer an experience and an image from my mind and my reality, not made by me, like an image made by God into my reality. I was now able to transfer that into their minds, and it felt so familiar because it was like an authentic God written plot. Because literally, although it was 80% the original story and 20% my edits of what I wished it could be and the consequences and, you know, throwing in some girl power and all of that, truly, because I had to, because even in the Yahoo, there was some men looking down on, oh, we can't teach you too much because you're a girl, what are you using money for kind of vibe. But my point is that the fact that that movie came out and that it did so well and people resonated with it so much, it just proved to me that it wasn't about me. They were able to, the thing inside that wrote that story for me and then inspired me to write that story as a movie, and they did that same thing that created the conditions for me to be able to turn it into an actual movie. They were able to connect with that same thing, and that's why they connected with the story. That's what I feel that was about. So this last night, I think at this point I'm so paranoid. I will cut the recording and then continue again. Thank you. But are they getting it? They'll be able to fix it, Abby.
That's the professional people.
Okay. All right.
It's a professional people.
All right. Okay, now I feel like, so last night, I got home yesterday. I was so tired. But I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to do a vlog a day challenge. So today is day 14 and I must record, edit and post on day 14. Who gave me these rules? Obviously, I'm the one that is doing vlog a day challenge. Nobody anywhere said that that's how it has to be. But at night, I was trying to export the video. I exported the first one. The video had no sound and it kind of looked grainy. I deleted it. I exported the second one. It was the same thing. I was so frustrated. I'm like, this vlog editing is not gonna work. I'm tired. I failed. It's not happening. Like, do you understand? Like, I failed. I've missed one day. And then in the midst of that, my basically wallowing, obviously PMS inspired. Let me blame the PMS. So I now remember that my sister, you know, when I don't promote these vlogs, I don't post it anywhere. It's basically been my secret, just me. I told myself it's between me and YouTube, not anybody in my real life. And then I'd mentioned to my sister the other day, because truly, I used to be obsessed with Snapchat filters. Like, from even before Seven was born, most of my pictures of me and Seven have filters. And a few months ago, like 2 months ago, wasn't it last month, my sister took me to Ibadan. I will post videos and pictures here in this vlog somewhere as I'm saying this. My sister took me to Ibadan for holiday, and while we're there, she kind of made me see like these filters are not letting you appreciate the reality of the life that you're actually living, and that your pictures actually look better as pictures. Just don't focus on showing your face. Like, the picture should be showing beyond your face, your environment and your experience. And by doing that, the minute I took off the filter, I swear that's what gave me mind to start recording vlogs. Like, before, as of January, I could never put my camera like this in my house with no filter and be talking at the camera. I wouldn't have been able to. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So I was telling my sister, thank you for basically getting me off the filter blindness into having the confidence to actually look at myself as I am without filters. And then I had mentioned in the conversation how it made me have the audacity and the confidence to be able to record videos and post. And so she had gone to watch the video, and she called me and was like, you know, she never even knew I did Yahoo. She also told me that she had been dealing with PMS, and truly she thought that she was depressed. It didn't click in her mind that it was PMS until she watched me say it on the vlog video. And so while I was having that moment last night of like, oh my God, I failed, I remembered, and I'm like, this is my sister, because that was my biggest worry. Like, I didn't want to be advertising it so that people that I know don't watch it. And because yes, I have started getting the confidence to make videos without filter, but really, how confident can I be in 1 month? So I was like, for my sister that's known me all my life to watch the video and still resonate with something. Like, so it wasn't like she was watching Saninye, my little sister. She was watching a woman as well. And she watched the video, and there was something in the video that made her feel better. You see, this was what made me cry the first time when I was recording this video. That there was something in that stressful, where I was in my bedroom with bad lighting, talking about crying and having PMS, that made her feel like she's not alone. And then last night, when I was overwhelmed, and I did not even realize how tired I was, because I ended up doing 2 videos even when I was not supposed to. I realized that no, I'm not going to give up now. I'm not even going to encourage myself. I'm not giving up. I'm not encouraging. I'm not doing any of the two. I'm just going to drop this phone and sleep. Do you understand? And even though the sleep did not work out fine, but at least I left the phone first. And when I woke up this morning, I now saw that because I was tired, I had mistakenly put the wrong setting, and I was exporting a GIF instead of a video. And so imagine that I was about to give up because, and then, so what I'm saying is that I'm happy that I felt that I wanted to give up, because if I didn't feel frustrated like I wanted to give up, I would not have remembered that my sister had called me, and it would have made me realize that maybe because the thing is that there's actually so much. I have so much in my head, and like the way I see life, and I think that everybody sees life the same way. What if there's actually what if all of this stuff that I know in my head, what if people actually don't know it and it can make their lives better, or it can actually make them feel like they're not alone? What if that's what this challenge is about? What if God is like, okay, Saninye, I've done all of this work on you. We've read all these books. I've taught you all these things. What if God is like, okay, Saninye, it's 2016, 77, and it's time for you to give back. And as I'm even saying this, I'm realizing that it's not what if, because really, I'm actually doing this screenwriting school. After, I didn't even know I was going to be a writer. You heard my story. And people have been reaching out to me on WhatsApp. And they've been like, I started with poetry, and I don't know if I can write. I'm like, oh my God, I started with poetry too. Sorry, I'm a crier, right? But I'm just feeling like, it's like I can feel all the connections just, God is so good. How can somebody tell me that there's no pattern? Anyway, and so me now, I swear, me in January would never put a camera and talk. I used to insult people I used to see crying on camera. I'm like, did you press the camera and start recording when you start crying? But I can see that maybe they put the camera and they were saying something, and then the talk made them now start crying, and the recording was still going, and maybe they clipped it at the wrong place, and I'm not going to make that mistake. But I can see how come they're crying on camera, and I used to judge them, and in January, if somebody told me that I could do this, I would never have believed. But the point is, I have. Yeah, so that's today's vlog. And I don't know where this vlog challenge 365 days is going, but I'm as excited as somebody that is not living my life. I wonder what the content of vlog 312 would be, But yeah, okay, let me go and read at least 3 scripts, because that whole thing I was saying about finishing that edit today is not going to happen.
But I'm going to start, and hopefully the writing is so good that I don't really have changes and I can somehow read everything today. But I move. But is it fixed now?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay. Cool. Thank you.
See you next vlog.